We have three topics that Niles would want us to talk about. The first one, Thursday night football. We've had a rash of injuries throughout Thursday night football. Richard Sherman tore his Achilles. Four other Seattle Seahawks, I believe, got injured during that game. And they talked about should Thursday night football be banned. And then the following week, Big Ben, who won the game and is, I think, 5 or 6-0 in Thursday night football, he also said that Thursday night football should be banned. And what do you think about this? Do you think...
I think definitely that Thursday night football should not exist. Players don't recover from Sunday to Sunday, let alone from Sunday to Thursday. So that should be the major thing. And the NFL is always talking about trying to keep players safe, but this doesn't show that whatsoever.
Absolutely.
The recovery time is what, three days? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, a 3-day recovery after putting your body through craziness on a Sunday afternoon. So I think just that reason alone, Thursday night football should be banned. However, the NFL makes billions of dollars alone off of Thursday night football in advertising and revenue, other revenue streams that they have. And so I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. It's gonna have to be something they talk about, discuss the new CBA when it's done.
Yeah, Don Ohlmeyer, the first executive producer of Monday Night Football, he said famously, "The answer to all of life's questions is money." And if you're wondering why hasn't Thursday Night Football gone away, it's because of what Russell just said. It's the extra revenue stream. Now we own Thursday.
Yeah.
And to me, it shows their arrogance that one, like you said, they're talking about safety and it's just so hypocritical. But two, that they don't even have the wherewithal to just say, hey, every team who gets scheduled on Thursday night, you have to have a bye week the week before. And then at least you'd have 10 days. But Roger Goodell and his cronies, they're really just incompetent. As they're having people go to Mexico, London, all this extra travel for their dime, and they're not getting anything. And now they have to be on Thursday all the time, and you're not even thinking about scheduling these foreign games, these Thursday night games with bye weeks. It blows my mind. It really does. As the NBA continually is looking at itself and saying, hey, how do we change the back-to-backs? How do we adjust the travel so that doesn't hurt our players as much? Maybe we should scale back the 82-game schedule. The NFL is going the other way. It's kind of like their McDonald's or Carl's Jr. with this whole health crisis as all the other restaurants are going healthy. They're like, no, we want to get fatter. We're going to have 18 games. We're gonna go on Thursday nights all the time, and they wanted to expand the Thursday night schedule. It used to be a smaller chunk of the season, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. And yeah, it's a real shame. And you've seen these games. Can you comment on the quality of the games for the viewer? These Thursday night games.
Yeah, honestly, I think there have been 2 Thursday night games I can think of this season that have been worth anything. One of them was the Rams and the 49ers early in the season. The other one was the Steelers and Titans this past week. Other than that, there's not many games that I can remember off the top of my head that were actually worth anything on the Thursday night.
And that's reaching. And honestly, we didn't need those games. We could have lived without the Rams and 49ers and the Steelers and the Titans. We could have lived without those games. And honestly, they would have been better on Sunday. Who doesn't like extra games on Sunday? The thing that annoys me let's just pet peeves the NFL scheduling. I hate on Sundays when they always go morning, evening, night, right? And so with the morning schedule, there's always like 7 or 8 games, but in the evening, sometimes there's 2, maybe 3. It should be 4 or 5, but it's like you take one of those one of those Thursday night games, you put them back in the evening, so it feels a little more interesting. You know, it's really slow to go from like 5 or 6 games at a time in the morning on Sundays, and then to go to like 2 in the evening. You know, I think that's part of Thursday night football. And yeah, you see these huge injuries like ruptured Achilles for Richard Sherman. How is that good for the NFL? Really, you're losing your stars.
One of the stars.
Yeah, it's and this year more than ever, so many stars out for the entire season. We're not even in week 12 yet. It's just it's kind of like war out there. People's bodies being carried off way too often. I asked my dad and a couple others old buddies, like, did you remember this many injuries per game, these many stoppages? And they honestly were like, no, I don't remember it to be like this. And I think that is just, technology, nutrition has gotten better, but that means everyone's bigger, faster, stronger. The collisions are tougher. Until we really improve the helmets, I don't know what we're going to do. And in the end, the helmets are used as weapons. It's tough. Thursday night football, in the end, with all these safety issues, it really should go away. Do you have any final say on it?
No, I think we covered everything you can cover about that.
Hell yeah. All right.